2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there at Bledsoe, and it's Bishop in at the 5. And for Charlotte, Randall out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Ferguson in at the small forward. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Here's Ferguson, 2 on the clock. And Hayward gets it to go.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Here's Bledsoe, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key.
And on defense, LaMelo's quickness can make him inescapable. Able to stay all over the shooter on that one.
Pass to Randall. From deep three-point range, Bishop grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pistons passing it around. Cunningham passes to Bay. And here's Bishop. Passes it to Cunningham. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Bishop. And too long on the shot. Charlotte has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And so just over a minute and a half played. Ball from long range. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Ferguson. Outside ball. Shoots over Bay. Offensive rebound. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Cunningham. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bledsoe outside. Cunningham with it. The pass to Bay. And he can't bank that one in. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
And it goes down 2 points.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
Now here's Bay, still getting warmed up offensively, no scoring hit from him. Now here's Cunningham, he's covered by Ball. Cunningham kicks to Bay. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Charlotte leading by 7. Randall outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Detroit. To the inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Ferguson. He's covered by Grant. Bledsoe comes over to help. The shot by Hayward, wide open, sinks the triple. Hayward's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Grant against Ball. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Here's Ferguson. Floats it up for Randall. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well orchestrated. Randall was ready to receive the pass and flush it in one motion.
Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham passes to Bay. Now here's Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Bishop. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. Outside, Ball. Off target from three-point range.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Ferguson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Cunningham, and nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And he drives in. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bay. Now here's Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Grant.
I like the play call. Get the ball to Grant above the rim. No one's stopping that.
Ball, the pass to Ferguson. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Grant. The shot from the low post is good. Grant's got 8 points. Hornets leading by 11. Here's Ferguson. 7 points in the game. Outside, Ball. Hayward on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Grant. And DeRozan kicks to Cunningham. Here's Grant. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Ferguson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Stolen by Ball. To the left side wing. Here's Ferguson. DeRozan defending. Hayward passes to Ferguson. They double him with Cunningham. Ball from long range. Rebound, Detroit.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
DeRozan for three. Doesn't go for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a three. Got a piece of it. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. Shoots over Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Ferguson. DeRozan defending. Ball kicks to Ferguson. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Dishes to Hayward. From the high post, he drills it. Hayward's got his third basket of the night.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Cunningham launches it, and it's Bledsoe. Time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third assist on the night. Ball up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ferguson's shot is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Cunningham kicks to Grant. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Ferguson. DeRozan defending. Here's Ball. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. So an almost entirely new group. Tipped away. Conley against Lee. DeRozan for three. Bouknight with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
On the floor for Detroit, you've got Lee. Isaiah Stewart out there at DeRozan. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Bey in at the three. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for P.J. Washington. Julius Randle comes in for Miles Bridges. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Bouknight. Now here's Diallo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the clock. Takes it inside. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Bay wide open, and he fires. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Randall has got the ball here for the Hornets. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pistons trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And the Pistons with possession here. Now here's Bay. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Randall. Detroit with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Diallo kicks to Lee. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Charlotte leading by 14. Here's Ferguson. He's got 9. And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim ratter.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And, well, Detroit shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Bay with it. Now defended by Hayward. Bay against Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Bay, no good. Hornets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Ferguson. He's got 11. In the corner, it's Hayward. There's the 3. Doubled by Lee. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Conley against Lee. Now the pass to DeRozan. Over Randall. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Now, here's DeRozan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks to the paint. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Ferguson. Out to Hayward. This one for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Ferguson. Fires from deep. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Diallo. From 10 feet out, Hornets with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ferguson. 14 points for him. Driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Now here's Diallo. Defended by Hayward. Here's Stewart. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Hayward can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. DeRozan finds Lee. Now here's Diallo. Not a lot of room. Stewart passes to Diallo. Back to Stewart. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Ferguson for 3, and they recover it. 50 seconds left in the first half. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3-ball.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The pass to DeRozan. In the corner, Bay with it. Stewart trying to get open. Bay, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The Pistons shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And it's blocked. Here's Ferguson. He's got 16. Conley left side. Here's Ferguson. Fades and shoots. And oh, he hits the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebounding. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outstanding. And their team is playing great.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jones. Randall comes in for Washington. Ferguson's checked in for McDaniel. And it's ball in for Mike Conley.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Ferguson out there with Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Ball. And it's Hayward in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Hayward. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. Ferguson kicks the ball. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Grant dishes to Bledsoe. Pass to Cunningham. Lots of room. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Now here's Hayward. Passes to Robinson. Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. From the arc. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got 21.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Grant. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Cunningham kicks to Bay. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
And there's the pass to Ferguson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 23 points for Rain Man. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Ferguson misses. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Here's Ferguson. 23 points in the game. Hayward from outside. Bay pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And timeout called. Dwayne Casey has had enough.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Charlotte on D. Cunningham kicks to Bay. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Over Randall. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Inside, Bishop. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. Ferguson misses. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Cunningham. Hayward grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ferguson for 3. That one's not going to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Feeds to Grant for the finish. And the dunk by Grant.
And once Jeremy gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. And they pick up 2. Ferguson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 6, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Pass to Ferguson. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Ferguson's got 30.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Cunningham. Floats it up for Grant.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now Bishop. Bledsoe finds Grant. Now Bay. 5 to shoot. 9 feet out. And there's another one for the Pistons. Hornets leading by 22. Here's Ferguson. He has 30. For 3, Hayward. Detroit with the rebound. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Cunningham passes to Grant. Shoots over ball. Here's Bishop. And he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Ferguson. Passes it to Hayward. Pass to Ferguson. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Ferguson. From outside the arc. And another shot. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Sadiq Bey.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now here's Bledsoe. The pass to Cunningham. Stolen by Ball. Here's Ferguson. Bishop covering.
Get through, get through, get through.
Oh, Ball in position. And here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. And Cunningham with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Down low, Bledsoe comes up empty down low. Charlotte leading by 23. Here's Ferguson. And that one, good. Ferguson's got 37.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Cunningham. Outside DeRozan. Bishop the pass to DeRozan. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
1:25 left to play in the third. And, well, Detroit shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. It's blocked. Here's Ferguson. 37 points for him. And there's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. DeRozan with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Cunningham kicks to Bledsoe. Detroit, no good that time either.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Trains the three-pointer.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
To the inside to end the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Bishop with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's DeRozan. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Jones. Rainman comes in for McDaniels. And Bouknight comes in for Gordon Hayward. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Bledsoe. He's out there with Cunningham. Isaiah Stewart out there with DeRozan. And it's Bishop in at the 4 spot. Hornets leading by 23. Passes to Bouknight. Here's Ferguson. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bledsoe outside. The jump hook. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Ferguson for 3. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to get it going. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pistons trail by 21. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Fades away. Here's Bishop. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Ferguson. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Conley feeling it out. Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
To the middle. Grant kicks to Bay. Traps in the tray.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. Ferguson misses.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Grant, that's good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
He had a nice open look right there. Ferguson's got 45 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Cunningham inside. Washington's on him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible. And I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. A fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Bledsoe, he blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rain Man.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Pass to Bay. Can they get it? He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Ferguson for 3. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Bembry the pass to Diallo. Now here's Hayes. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Bay. Doumbouya. Great positioning on the putback. Doumbouya's got his first 2 points of the night.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Conley finds Washington. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Diallo. Clock at 4.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And Detroit has possession. Now here's Hayes. And the pass to Bay. The 11-footer. Ferguson with the rebound. Ferguson's
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Fade away. Bembry with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Ferguson. After the basket by Detroit. Misses in close. Here's Diallo. The shot misses. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Ferguson. Dives to the hoop. No good on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Now Bay. Doumbouya kicks to Bay. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Bouknight. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Bembry misses. Here's Ferguson. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Driving to the basket. And that one is good. Ferguson's got 58.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Bay against Bridges. Bay passes to Bembry. And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Bledsoe. Grant kicks to Bledsoe. Detroit, no good that time either.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Outside Conley. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And here's Bledsoe. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Here's Grant. To the right side. Bridges against Bay. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Grant.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Rain Man.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Ferguson. He's defended by Bay. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Doomboy is checked in for Jeremy Grant. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Sadiq Bey. Peyton, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Hayes, bounce pass. Passes it to Doomboy. Hayes, the pass to Bishop. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Here's Ferguson. Look at that.
Nice.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.